Welcome everyone. My name is Caroline Blanchard, and tonight we're gonna present to you the company Neora. So for those of you who don't know Neora, it's an amazing global wellness company, and we really look at wellness in an integrative way. So basically, everything that you put on your skin will affect your body. Everything that you put in your body will affect your skin. Everything you put on your hair will affect your system. So basically, everything we do affects everything. We really address wellness in a holistic way, and that's what we're going to present to you tonight. So I will have two of my business partners that will do the presentation with me. They're going to tell you a bit their story. We're going to have Jasen Johnson that will talk about the products, and then Rod Stafford that will talk about the business side of things. And for all of you who are here or listening to that as a recording, thank you for taking the time. The person who sent you that or invited you really appreciates it. And I will go right away into a slideshow. So basically, like I was saying, Neora is an international business that started about 10 years ago, and it was co-founded by Jeff Olson and his daughter, Amber Rourke Olson. Sorry, she got married, so I have to add a name in there. So basically, Jeff Olson is one of the most ethical men in business in North America. He has been known for always leading extremely successful companies. And basically, the way everything started 10 years ago is that there was research that was being done to find a cure for skin cancer by some scientists. And they would test it on subjects every 3 months, and subjects who would come would have, amazing results on their skin appearance. So it was not changing anything for the melanoma, but they were getting great results for their skin appearance, which, at some point, I feel like I've lost everyone. No, I didn't. Sorry.
No, we're still here. We
Okay.
we don't see you yet. We just see your beautiful face.
Okay. Oh, that's why.
There you go.
A good thing we're recording that thing, because I wouldn't remember how I messed it up. Now I will. Now I will. So there we go. This is the presentation. Okay, so let's rewind and start back. So we have here Better with Neora, because we really believe that Neora is there to make people better. But what I was saying is that basically the research on finding a cure for skin cancer went on for 11 years. And for 11 years, participants would ask the researchers if they could buy the product because they really enjoyed the results that it was doing on their skin. It was erasing lines, fine lines, deep lines. It was evening out the texture and coloration. But of course, scientists being scientists were not marketers, and they were like, no, it's not for sale. And at some point, like some of you may know, finding research money year after year after year is a challenge. So one of the researchers said, hey, why don't we market this product, and then we will be able to self-fund our research, hopefully, if it's doing well. So they started asking for advice to their lawyer, and long story short, by having one person who introduced the other to the other, they ended up meeting Jeff Olson. Jeff Olson at that point was retired and was not looking into starting a company, but he always had that dream of starting the perfect company that would actually really make people better and would really make a difference in the world. So when he sat down and he started looking at all of the before and after pictures, he was expecting a system of 5, 6, 7 products. And when they showed him only one product, he was amazed. He was like, oh my goodness, this one product is doing all of those results. And the scientists were like, yes, and we're thinking about marketing it, but we're not sure how. And Jeff Olson basically asked them, why do you want to market that? And they said, well, because we really want to help people, and we want to find a cure for skin cancer. So Jeff said, look, there's 12 ways that you can market a product. You can go retail, you can go selling on television channels, you can go direct sales. He said, if you're going into network marketing, I will personally finance everything and I will open a company. So that's how it started. And then they took 2 years to really build the perfect back end of the company to make sure that everything would be ready when the product was launched. And almost 10 years ago in August, they opened Neora. Now, the first year when they put this cream on the market, they did absolutely no advertisement. And they really gave 5 to 7 day samples to people to try and only showed before and after pictures. And within 12 months, so 1 year in the United States only with that one bottle, they made 100 million in revenue. So that was a record that was never achieved with a skincare launch, to do 100 million in 1 year. Like, we know big companies, without giving names, that, made it in like 7, 8, 9 years with multiple products and multiple countries. So it was absolutely groundbreaking, and that's how Neora started. And then the second year, people started asking, hey, we would really like to have a day cream to have the 24-hour experience. So basically they launched the day cream, and we doubled our revenue again. And then I'm not going to go through all of the products because Jasen will, but just before we turned 4 years old, we actually hit our first billion in revenue, and that was only with 3 products in 2 countries, which made us the 3rd fastest growing company in North America. And that's what you see here on this slide, the 1.5 billion. We did that in our first 5 years. So again, that's record breaking. That also allowed us, being noticed by Inc. 500, because Inc. 500 is a company that actually analyzes all of the private company in North America, and they rank every company. And the way they rank is that they go through everything in the company, products, management, leadership, everything, processes, everything. And then they rank companies, but usually they do not invite companies that are younger than 10 years. But because we broke all these records, we were invited to take part to that. And we actually ranked number 1. Our night cream ranked number 1. And that's like, if you think about all the private companies in North America that year in 2015. So that was a huge deal. Really put us on the map. We are also in the top 23 years in the running with the DSA. For those of you who don't know what the DSA is, it's the Direct Selling Association. So basically it's the governing board of all direct sales company. So first of all, to be a member of the DSA really shows that you're following ethics and their ruling. To be in the top 20 is huge because there's thousands of companies. So now that I gave you those numbers, let's get into how did we get into those numbers? Well, we got there with 22 innovative products that contain 19 exclusive proprietary ingredients. And basically our ingredients are all botanically based. They're all based Ayurveda when we use them. Sorry? Oh, yeah, in our wellness products, it's plant-based as well. So very innovative ingredients that are also very clean. I'm going to talk about it in 2 minutes. And the other thing that I absolutely love about our company is, with our mission, making people better, one of the big things that we really focused on was, actually that Jeff Olson focused on, is that when he started Neora, he also started a sister company called Live Happy that is basically all focused on positive psychology. So it's really the idea of helping people feel better and live better. So it's a nonprofit company that is really there to promote positive psychology. And Jeff Olson has been speaking at the UN. We have March 20th as the International Day of Happiness now for the past 8 years, which is absolutely fabulous. And it used to be all Neora ambassadors, but now it's like the Live Happy movement is really global and it's way bigger than Neora. So we're really proud of that. And the charitable organizations that we're supporting is, the main one is Big Brothers and Big Sisters. So we are their largest donor, even larger than Bank of America. We've given up $6 million in donation as of now. And the thing that I'm the most proud of is that not only that we are the biggest donors in money, but we are also the company who has the most bigs. So basically, Big Sister and Big Brother are men and women that will help a child to really, change a bit the course of their life at some point, to have a model, to have different experiences, and to help them, take them out of different situations. But Jeff Olson really chose that company because, like he said, there's nothing bigger than a parent who will raise their hand to say, hey, I need help with my child. So, and when you can change a child's, childhood and teenagerhood course, that's when you can have the biggest impact, because after it's gonna help in their adulthood, it's gonna help their community, it's gonna help their future family. So that's why we've picked this organization. And everywhere in the world where this organization is not there, we support World Vision. So like you see here, we're open in 9 countries. I'm not going to go through them, but we're basically open in all major countries, and we're in development in a lot of other countries. But the biggest one, I shouldn't say the biggest one, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the biggest ones, but the most recent one is that we have just opened China this month, actually. And that's really, it's a novelty, because in China, there is no network marketing company. It's against their government policy. So Neora worked for 3 years to really find a way to be able to bring the products to China, and at the same time, respect all of the rulings and everything, and have people there enjoy our products. So we're really proud of there. We're the first company that will actually legally be there and operate. So Neora has everyone talking. This is just a quick slide to show you that you will see us in a lot of different magazines. We were on a few radio shows, TV shows like The Doctor, The View, and I could name so many. Just know that when you see us in a magazine, it's not paid advertisement, because we do not pay for advertisement. When we are in magazines, it's really editors or employees there that did try our products, that loved it, and decided to share. So for us, it's free publicity, and we're really proud of that. So really, Neora is all about you deserve better. You deserve better skin, better hair, better health, and a better life. And before jumping into the products, just know that all of our formulas are really the best blend between natural ingredients and science and technology. So all of our formulas are clean. We don't have any PABA, parabens, DEAs, mineral oil. We don't test on animals. We're all vegan except for one product that is in our Neora Fit line, the collagen. We do use some marine collagen in there. But aside from that product, all of our other products are vegan. And we really combine the best of nature and science. So one thing that I absolutely love is, before, when you wanted to have clean products that were healthy for you, you had to give in a bit on the results, but at least you knew you were healthy. And then if you really wanted results, well, you had to give in a bit on the natural side. But Neora is a perfect marriage between both. And also, when we launch products, it's always innovative products that are multifunctional. So all of our products will replace multiple products, because our products are packed with active ingredients. So a lot of companies, what they'll do is that they'll put 1 or 2 active ingredients in one product, and the rest they'll put filler and fluff. And that's why you end up having, systems that you have to use 5 or 6 products to achieve all your desired results. For us, we chose to put it all in the same bottle. So our night cream basically replaces 5 different products that you would take. At night, by putting this night cream on your face, you will erase and correct and prevent the 7 major signs of aging. And we transported the same philosophy into our wellness products. So here we see the youth factor. So youth factor is really a product that will address your mitochondria. Oops, your mitochondria. So our mitochondria is our little energy cell in our body. So we have billions of energy cells, and the mitochondria is the lung of the cell. So by keeping each cell super healthy, you will by default also have a healthier life, live longer, and feel better. They called it youth factor. They should have called it fountain of youth. But basically, those two products combined will give you a boost for your immune support. There's digestive enzymes in there. There's all the vitamins and antioxidants that you need. It's really going to improve your cellular health. And basically, it's a superfood that will replace your veggies and fruits portion each day. So it's an amazing product. And what I really like about it is that it actually puts your body in an alkaline state. So for those of you who are familiar with that, disease cannot live in alkaline. Disease usually lives in acidity. So by having your body in an alkaline state, you will by default also stay healthier. So this is the moment where I pass the presentation to Jasen Johnson, who will actually go through all of the products with you. And here you go, Jasen.
Hey, thank you so much, everyone. I definitely appreciate this opportunity that we have here to talk about these amazing, wonderful products, right? As we see here, our initial core skincare products, the main reason for them to actually help us to cleanse, correct, and protect. And believe me, these are the essentials that we all need in our cabinets. I have to admit that as a man, you don't really think about, what your skin actually endures throughout the day. But thankfully to Neora, we understand it in a more professional but simple way that we can maintain in our everyday life. And the next presentation, please. Slide. And so when it comes to the essentials, we have added a lot more to be able to help our core essential products that we have. The Age IQ eye serum, we've been able to not only reduce the wrinkles from around your eyes, but to be able to make it a permanent factor. And this is a very fast acting product because it can work within 7 to 10 days. And so that's important because we know that the first thing that we basically look at is the eyes, right? The eyes definitely look first. So we want to make sure that we're pleasant when we look at our eyes and we understand them. The next one is our acne pads, right? And so these work because they almost act like a scrub, a deep cleansing scrub. It removes blackheads, it removes dark marks, it removes, of course, the acne, and then it also gives your face a very enlightening, brighter look. And as you see, the before and after is amazing. It's like two individuals with it's the same person. And so it's 30 packages in there. And then when you look here at the bottom, there's the excuse me, the can't even properly.
Illuma Boost.
Illuma Boost. Thank you so much. My screen was um, slowing down, but the Illuma Boost. What's amazing about this is that it has vitamin C at the top cap of it, and so when you mix it in with the products, it's 100% vitamin C. But we do encourage you to use this within the first 15 days because vitamin C loses its strength over the period of time after each day. But as you see here, it gives a brighter look to the skin. It gives him a very rich and clean look overall. And then all of the stress marks that is in his skin or in his face has been eliminated as well. Now, this last one is the Firm Contour Body Cream. Now, this is the, what we say, the $1 billion baby here, because this has helped everyone to reach their physical look goals when it comes to cellulite, when it comes to stretch marks, when it comes to just having a toner look. Even if you work out continuously, it can give you a much more toner look by using it, because it is able to stretch the skin safely, but then it's also helped you to gain that physique in a way that you can appreciate. And so this is what I started using myself, and I really have seen quite a difference, and I appreciate it so much. Next slide, please. So 360 degrees of wellness. And Neora, in my particular instance, has conquered a lot of difficult assignments when it comes to wellness. The pre and probiotics, we know that's very important because we need vitamins, right? We need that to run in our system daily. But of course, we don't get it naturally from the nutrients that we take from our food. So we need this in order to give the necessary nutrients throughout our body to function and to be able to preserve our cells to be able to double like they need to, and to give us the necessary energy. Now, the EHT brain formula, this is, I would say, a magic but well-founding active potion for the brain, right? As was explained before in times, that the mitochondria within our cells, you know, it acts like the powerhouse to everything that our cells do. And so we really need our cells to be activated, and we need that because then our vascular system will function correctly, which will help bring proper blood and oxygen to the brain. Because a lot of times, through stress or just intaking very bad nutrients throughout our period of lifetime, it affects our brain. And then when we walk into another room and we realize that, what did I come in here for? Well, a lot of times that's because our mitochondria have not given ourselves the proper boost throughout the day in order for us to be able to keep up with the changes of time and the help, and then it decreases our memory. So this is such an amazing product, and I really appreciate this being created by Neora. Now we have the, you know, the energy and the sleep chews. Of course, the energy chews is for to give that necessary boost in the morning when you really need to rev it up, kick it into high gear. It gives you a natural high, nothing like sugar, right? We know that sugar gives you a temporary high or a fix, but then when it crashes, you feel horrible. But these energy chews is definitely not that. It gives you the necessary ingredients to kick into high gear. And then the sleep chews, it helps to bring you down safely, right? It calms your body and it puts you in a very good state to where when you go to sleep and then wake up, you feel like you've literally gotten a full night's rest. And then it doesn't take long to activate. And then the youth factor supplements, I appreciate this so much because for a while before taking my youth factor supplements, I had really bad inflammation, especially in my left shoulder, to where I wasn't able to really give a full range of motion. And for me, that's bad because I work out a lot and I need everything to work accordingly so I will not injure myself. This youth factor not only took away my information, but actually gave my muscles the necessary ingredients to expand, to contract properly, and then to be able to heal some of the scars that I had with inside my. So I really appreciate these products because it literally.
Sorry, Jason, unmute yourself.
All right. So
Okay. You can.
next, please. All right. So to our hair care products, our main thing that we look forward to when we use them is to rejuvenate, to repair, and to protect. And as you see these before and after pictures, it works with anyone's hair, no matter what ethnicity you are, what race, where you come from, they work with everyone's hair. Next one, please. All right, so when it comes to our Neora Fit, it really has changed the game as far as what we expect when it comes to weight loss supplements. With our Neora Fit line is to activate and to block and to cleanse. We have 3 packs that comes in 30 packages, right? So you'll get 3 boxes and they all come for a necessary gain. You know, our first is to activate our body, to get it going, motivated, right? So it gives us the necessary energy in the morning to go on our day to start. And so when we take that for breakfast, we could take it in water or in our juice or whatever we drink in the morning, we could take it, or we could take it just within the packet and just put it to our mouth because it really tastes amazing. And then when we go to our lunch, we have to where we have our blockade to where whatever we are eating, right, it will help our enzymes to be able to digest any food that we have, to get it clean, right, to make sure that wherever we're intaking, we get the full benefit out of it. And then we have our night, which is to have us to be able to ease on down from our work day, right, to calm down. And then whatever nutrients that we've had, it will make sure that it's used. And then we'll have a good night's sleep. And then all the fats that we've had before will be able to be used before we go to bed. Next slide, please. And so this is where Rod comes in to be able to share our business opportunity, and hopefully we'll be able to come to the Neora team.
I was so busy listening to that amazing voice that I was ordering more products online there, listening to my buddy Jason. So I sent him some firm cream there to make those arms and shoulders smaller for when we get to Mexico next year. So anyways, putting it all together, people are seeking opportunities in business. And as it says here, $4.2 trillion is spent yearly on health and wellness industry. And when you look at that, that's actually pretty cool because, you know, there's all different kinds of things that people are spending their money on with it. And one of the cool statistics is 70% of millennials are spending their money on health and wellness. So the beauty of what we do is a product, we call ourselves anti-aging, but we're also preventative aging. So people of all ages love our products. I think the number's higher on the 45% of US workers with a side gig. I think it's more like 68 or 78 or something like that. But when you think about it, in today's society, people are looking at what else they can do on the side to earn an income in a double income family. And e-commerce platforms are what's kind of taken it to that next level. Next slide. So here we go with the e-commerce platforms and just how everything is evolving in business. And we're all used to the old blockbusters when we used to go and pick out our movies and do our thing. Well, we have Netflix. Netflix, makes a lot of money on the e-commerce platform. Taxi cabs, the old traditional way, having cash in your pocket, doing debit, doing Visa, doing that thing. Now there's Uber. Uber is far past, or is so surpassed the taxi cab industry, and Uber doesn't own one car. They own an e-commerce platform. Pricey hotels, well, now people are giving up their houses. We did one in California a few years ago. It was amazing, this big giant haunted mansion that we rented. But how many hotels does Airbnb hold? None. They use the e-commerce platform and allow people to become independent business owners. So the brick and mortar stores that we're used to, you can kind of see them going by the way of the dodo bird, basically, because if you walk into a lot of malls, you're starting to see the fact that a lot of them are closing up. If 15 years ago, somebody would have said that you thought Sears was going to go out of business, everybody would laugh at you. There was a time back in the day when I think 72% of all workers that were working on farm industry or logging were working for the Sears Roebuck back in the day, which is pretty wild. So you see how e-commerce platforms are changing the way we do traditional business. And exactly what we have here is Neora, an e-commerce platform. So Neora cuts through the clutter. So if you look at you got the products on the side, and you have the anti-aging and the preventative aging market on the other side. What are we? We're the ones in the middle. We're the big giant microphone, the big megaphone in the middle. So what we do is we take out TV, radio, magazine, and influencers, and we, by word of mouth, talk to people and tell them about the amazing product that we have. To me, if I don't, I'd probably go the exact same route when you think about it, because now, why would I want a middleman putting it on my products on a shelf, hoping that people get to it? So what we do is we really cut through that chase. We get rid of the TV and the radio and the high expensive actors and all those kind of people that try to sell our product, and we spend all that money. And I think Caroline kind of puts it the best. What we're not spending on those influencers, we're putting into our product. So with what we discussed at the beginning on how our product's made is we put a lot better products into it to get it out to the market, to the people. And that's what, next slide. So leveraging the power of e-commerce and social media, which is pretty cool here. So an e-commerce platform, and that's what we do, is we all have our own e-commerce stores. So we're basically franchise owners within a business that's supported by a group of other franchise owners to help your succession. We're like a preferred shopping channel. We're easy and convenient. We don't have store. We don't have shelves. We don't have to do all that good stuff with it. And we're worldwide. So you saw the 9 at the beginning with the launch of China, which I think maybe Deb will touch on at the end. But now we have the ability not just to deal in our local districts. Now we can go out to the world. And how do we bring that together with the social media? Like you get your social media on the other side with the new people. You can optimize contacts, nurture your network. And we're the ones in the middle. We're the cool people in the middle. We're that big megaphone that we get to go out there and tell our family and our friends and the people that we love, and however you want to build a business with yourself and get it out to into the world. So we add the human touch, because I think that's what we're kind of lacking in today's society. Is everything is done. Like when you go onto eBay or you go on Amazon, you take a look at things, you look at the ratings, and oh, this one's a 4.6. You look at the reviews, all that kind of stuff. Now I have the ability to tell people about the things that we have as products. And the beauty of it is for me is a lot of times people say, oh, I need to know what I'm selling. I need to try it myself. I jumped into the business on the hype of what I found with the relationships of the people that I had. So I called Deb my big. Deb's my big and I'm her little, and she brought me into this, and she's my big sister. And the hype and the motivation that I felt from her, it was that human touch. It was somebody that wanted to listen to me. It was somebody that wanted to bring me and help me along in my ventures in life, not only with my own personal well-being, but also with the business and my traditional business at that time. So I really loved what she had to offer. And I think that's what people are missing in today's society, is we don't have that anymore. I don't know if you walk into malls or you walk into places, but when you walk in there and you talk to somebody and you sit down on a bench, you look at them, man, they're so excited they're excited. Somebody's talking to them. They're not texting them. They're not doing this. They're not, ignoring them or whatever. The human touch brings so much to whatever product that you are carrying or whatever you want to verbally bring across to somebody. And it's a customer experience. I reach out and I talk to the folks that I'm sending products to. This is how you use it. What are you thinking of this? What can we do different? How can, what's the next product you want to try? What do you want to work on? And bringing that human touch to them sells the product a lot better. Next slide. So how do you start this bad boy? It's about $5,000 a month. Just joking. $27 launches you your own e-commerce platform, your own network store that's out there for the world to see. And it's actually really super cool. And what happens is, I think you type in some stuff, you put rodstafford.neora.com, boom. Within 5 minutes of me paying my $27, I had my own store. And with your enrollment kit, it's pretty cool because you get your e-commerce website, which is awesome. Everything's set up on there, online portal to manage your business. It takes care of everything for you. You get the site book by our founder, Jeff Olson, which is amazing. Your success planner, which basically tells you how to bring the people around your life and what kind of material you get to them. A 10-pack of Neora brochures, so you can actually take a look at what you've got and you can hand it out to your friends and family. Digital marketing materials, digital training platforms. We have a platform that we call our university. And when you jump into our university, I don't even know if you could put a monetary value on the amount of training that you can get out of there. And not even just for your business, for your personal development. And we all have jobs. I'm actually in the point where I'm calling my daytime job my side gig because I love this more than what I've got going on during the day. And when I think about that, it's everything that I've taken to date. And I started March 11th of this year. But everything that I'm learning here has helped me in my day-to-day business. It's helped me with my own personal development. And I get all that from what I'm taking in my back office. So I don't know if you could put a monetary value on the amount of training that I am taking. And free trial to earn your edge, which is that. So if I was to start this business again, we have 5 ways of coming into the business. You can pay your $27, but you get the opportunity right off the bat, which is super cool at 56% off. And I wish I understood this a little bit better when I started on, because I came on as a customer. Because when I came on as a customer, I was looking to get rid of my wrinkles and my sunken eyes, and my face I had really bad dark spots and all that from welding and all that for the years and being out in the sun and sun damage and all that kind of stuff. But we get 56% off on our first 30 days of signing up with the company. So you get to select a pack, and so you can go the one route and go the 199 packs, 56% off. The skincare pack, the hair pack, and our wellness pack. So whatever kind of drawing you towards what you want to work on. I love the wellness pack because I think everything starts from the gut and goes out, right? And I'll tell you why. Because when I started mine, within weeks, it was really cool because I've never cut my nails so many times in my life. My nails are amazing right now. And I never thought that I want to be a hand model actually, what's going on here, because they've never been shiny. They've never grown like this. And but what I was really mad at myself about was the holistic value pack, the 1150 pack, which is cool. And Caroline explains this one great, because for 24, it's retail value of $24.50. So if there's things that you want to try, now you have the ability to have those things on the side. And what I do is I ended up buying one with one of my brand partners that didn't want a big pack. And I purchased that one because now I keep products on the side and I have the ability, when people want stuff right now, I can give it to them and they order theirs and they give it to me back. But it also gave me the opportunity to try everything, because I've tried everything here except for the night chews and the day chews. And then we have our $550 holistic pack. It's valued at, it has 13 products and valued at just about $1,200. That one's great too. Okay. So with your Neora business, you have, I like this one here, like 3 are free. A lot of people jump into the business right off the bat. And one of the things that they want to achieve is their 3 for free, which is you grab 3 customers, you get them their products, you deal with them, and you get $200 next month for products for yourself. And we have a lot of people that love to build a business around that, because that's $2,400 a year in products alone right there. The free samples, and Neora gives back. So it's really cool. You go onto your site and you have the ability to send it out. The only thing you have to pay for is the shipping to them, but for $4.95, which gives a lot of your friends. And I use it right now as a promotional thing with the birthdays. Anybody has a birthday coming up, I send them out packs. They do everything for me with a little follow-up letter. Super amazing. And we have, I think, around 17 different ways to earn money in the business. So we're not a traditional platform in that way. Which is super cool, but a little too much to explain on this one here. I'm actually just starting to learn it myself. And we get paid weekly. And I think there's one more in there because you get 5 times a month, which is super cool. Incentive trips and your own business platform. Pretty cool slide right here. And May 1st, we kicked off our big one for Tulum in February of 2022. And one of the really cool things about our incentive trip is no matter where you are in the business, you don't need to be the top dog. You can be the little dog like me and have the ability to run for a trip. It's based on a point system that's achievable for everybody getting into the business. And, I see myself on the ranks with a lot of people that have been in it for a while, which is really cool. So it gives me that hope that, hey, I'm going to be in Tulum in 2022. So those are actually really amazing. I think they hold those every year. And if they have one hotel that's booked for it and everybody in Neora gets the opportunity to go, guess what? They just get more. They get more hotels, and they make sure that everybody that's qualified for that trip is there. The luxury car bonus. My big Deborah, she said to me that by this certain date you're going to have that car, and obviously I had a huge disbelief. And I think 3 weeks ago I went and picked up my car and drove it off the lots. So belief system was there with that one there. It's just about like that one, just silver. And we have lifestyle bonuses, and that's part of the program as well too. So it doesn't take you long to get to those, and it's amazing. So we have a couple ways to be. I think there's 3 ways on here, and I think we should add the third to it. So it's becoming a preferred customer or becoming a brand partner, or a customer or brand partner to be. So that's the third. But as a preferred customer, you get up to 20%, 25% off your Neora products. You have the ability to have your free monthly booster products when you get over a certain amount that you've spent. You get a I think it's around a $40 gift each month. And you have the ability to make your Neora cash in your smart shop. So every month when you go to put your smart shop through, or you want to try a new product, you get 10% off of the amount that you spent the month before. And free membership to our network, our Neora Perks discount program. And if you want to become a brand partner, you get to be your own boss. You get all your incentives of taxation and all the good things that go along with that. You sell the products, and you have the up to $175 in Neora products every month. I think this is American because we have up to 200, I believe, and earn 20 to 35% commissions on customer referrals and additional bonuses. Lifestyle rewards and incentive trips, up to 40%, 7% off Neora products for yourself, because you will be trying every single one of them. Because I believe now that I know how the system works, I've started anti-aging from the inside out and reaping the rewards of it. I didn't jump into the hair part of it. I usually talk about the hair on that one there, but my hair is actually even growing back, which is actually super cool. So, and VIP access to all special offers that come when we come into different parts of the month. They bring certain products on that we have the opportunity to get first and trial. So lots of rewards becoming a brand partner. Next slide. So as my good friend Jasen Johnson says, if you like what you saw here today, we welcome you, and we'd love to have you as one of our new brand partners with Neora, and enjoy the ride that we're all on.
Thank you so much. I had a big smile when you guys were presenting. It's so cool to hear you. And Rod, I love how you present. And if you are becoming a hen model, let us know. We'll help you get some gigs. But there's one little thing that I want to add that was not mentioned, is that in June only, if you join as a brand partner, whether it be with a $199 kit or the big kit, you get a free Illuma Boost. So the Illuma Boost are the 2 bottles of vitamin C it's worth $106. So that's absolutely crazy, because if you take the skincare essential, you know, you get a value of $465 plus a 106. So basically you're at $571 for $199. And believe me, we're jealous, because older brand partners, we don't have access to those amazing prices, right? So yes, if you are joining this month, it's that. And the last thing that I want to add is that, you know, Neora is amazing as for products, because if you want to get real results, you will get real results. And we have a 30-day money back guarantee, meaning that if you order a product, you can use it for 30 days. And if you don't like it for whatever reason, you return it empty. And I challenge you to do that at, you know, the store up your street. Buy a cream, use it all, go back and say, can I have a refund? I didn't really like it. They're going to say no. So Neora gives you the opportunity to use it 30 days, see if you really like it, and you can return it empty. Sorry for the dogs. They're not listening when I tell them I'm in a presentation. And the other thing is really that when you join Neora as a business, you join a community. Like, we are actually, you know, it's a beautiful community that we're all in. But when you start a business, you start a business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're part of the #1 team in Canada, and actually, you know, our leader, our big, I like how Rod said that, our big is also the #1 in a lot of categories in the company. So we really get top leadership, and our big is Deborah, and she's not big at all. But, you know, we really get top leadership, top training. And when you choose to join, whether it be just to get your products for free or to income replace completely, we will help you every single step of the way, so you're not alone. And I applaud Jason and Rod for coming on and doing a presentation, because they're fairly new brand partners, but they're so successful and they're so charismatic that we're always like, oh, we need you on the presentation. So thank you, guys. And I will stop talking and I will stop recording.